Either you've seen this and you're wondering what I thought, or two, you have no idea what this movie is about, and I'm going to try and explain it. Bad Times at the El Royale, written and directed by Drew Goddard. You might remember him as the guy who did Cabin in the Woods. Bad Times at the El Royale stars a ton of amazingly talented actors. Now, what this film is about is pretty much a bunch of people from different walks of life who are kind of haunted by their past, or they're seeking some kind of restart. It's all shrouded in mystery, and some of it's explained, some of it you just have to pay attention to. This type of film has been done over and over and over again, but it's been a while since we've probably seen something like this, and it might be the first time for some of you ever seeing this type of film. How this story is told is pretty much done in a way where something happens, some kind of event happens, and then it's thrown over to one of the characters, and you discover their past, what's happened to them, what makes them who they are, and then it hops back in to that same situation, maybe a little bit back in the timeline of the film, and follows it from their perspective. I hope I explained that well. If not, I'm sorry. In short, this movie hops around and you have to follow it. I personally didn't feel like this film lost me at any times. The momentum kept barreling forward. This type of storytelling doesn't bother me whatsoever, so long as everything's moving forward. You have no idea what's going on, really. You can make assumptions, but it's not until the very end that you really know what everybody is after, and even then it's still questionable. I think there's some rewatch value to this film. However, I don't know if I will see it again anytime soon. I know I'm not selling this movie whatsoever, but I really did enjoy it. I thought it was really well done. The cinematography, the set design. I really don't want to give anything away. If I start explaining anything, it'll kind of ruin the film. I definitely have to say that this might be one of my favorite performances from Jeff Bridges. The acting across the board is extremely solid. When the opportunity presents itself, there are some really nice moments in this film. There's not a whole lot of dialogue in there, but when there is, the scenes are really well done, and the performances are fantastic. Jeff Bridges definitely carried this film, and then when Chris Hemsworth showed up, he kind of stole the show, in my opinion, and it was kind of written that way. When you step back from it and you go, yeah, that was written that way. I don't know how else to say it. The last scene really does kind of wrap everything up in a nice bloody bow. Spoilers. I don't know, guys. I enjoyed this film. It was a lot of fun. It was a different change of pace in comparison to a lot of the films that have been coming out over the past year or two. I would definitely recommend going and seeing the film if you have the opportunity, and it's worth seeing in the theater because it is a fine piece of film. It's not anything groundbreaking or moving, but I think it might get some recognition come Oscar season. Now, before I wrap this sucker up, I do have to shine a light on one of the actresses in this. I'm going to say her name wrong. Cynthia Erivo. She has one of the sweetest, most beautiful voices ever. She sings several times in this film, and it's just so heartwarming and beautiful. And there are times in this film where it could almost bring you to tears. And I loved it. I don't know what else to say. Other than that, I loved hearing her sing. And not only does she have a beautiful voice, she is a fantastic actress. Her scenes with Jeff Bridges are some of the best in the entire film. And so what am I going to give it? I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Easy enough. It's an enjoyable film. It was well done across the board on all fronts, and it's just refreshing. So there are my thoughts. What did you guys think? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you love it? Let me know in the comments down below. I really would love to know what was one of your favorite parts of the film, and who was your favorite character? Who were you pulling forward till the very end? As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you would like this video and you like what I'm doing, be sure to hit that like button. If you want to continue to see more, just be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get a notification every time I make an upload. And if you want to see one of my last reviews, you can click right up there. And you guys have a fantastic day.